Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. When we last left off, we were exploring the jungle road of Kausa, and we're searching for Kausa Labyrinth. It's still not altogether clear to me what the difference is between the roads and the labyrinths, but according to Yuno, they are not the same. Alright, level 1 axe swingers I don't think are going to be too much of a threat because they're level 1. Okay, easy victory. Another fairly wide open area, which usually makes for quick exploration. Alright, so let's just go in 3 rows and we'll have explored this room, this chamber. Okay. What are you, Red Pot? It's big, which makes me think maybe it's tough. I suppose that's fairly simplistic thinking. Also, it's another ridiculous monster. It looks like a giant cup. What the heck am I looking at? I'm going to be saying that a lot as I play this game. Let's Side Strike it. Should I hit it with fire? Let's kill it with fire, just in case it's strong. Okay, it was not strong. I'm wasting my spells. Probably better a wasted spell than to underestimate what could be a tough foe that ends up killing everybody. Alright, well done, team. Yeah, this may be a pretty quick exploration if it's a lot of wide open areas like this. Nightmare and Pumpkins. That sounds scary, I'm not gonna lie. Let's use some Psy Strikers to get a whole group. Let's target the Pumpkins with that. And Wendy can attack them. And Cecily can try... Let's try some Volt, I think. Okay. They are doing, you know, non-1 damage to my party. Did I just kill it by doing 2 points of damage? Okay, I guess they weren't all that tough after all, but once again, better to waste some spell slots or mana points than to underestimate... Oh, okay. I'm struggling to even hit these guys. Okay, got him. Alright, Griza, level 9, approaching that double digit. Didn't lose any stats, so I'm happy enough, even if she didn't gain stats that are really important to her. Okay, gaining wisdom is great for Ridge. Okay, he didn't lose any, and he got 18 hit points. Fantastic level. For both of them. Mortal Strike. Seems credible. Go ahead and try to disarm it. Nice work. Oh my gosh, we're in Cecily's inventory now? We're straight up running out of space if that's the case. First of all, Radar, heal everybody, please. Heal us, as the spell is called. Though, really that would be... Assuming that that is supposed to be reflective of, like, Latin, which it probably is. I think that would be pronounced healus. Or, you know, the heal part isn't even Latin, but the us suffix. Anyway, what am I babbling about? I need to go on an identifying spree, because we're real low on inventory space. Ripped hand drum. Sounds like something to just throw away. Okay, great job, Cecily. I kind of need you identifying stuff right now. Let's go with the Dwarven Head Pat, then. And identify that curiosity last, because it seems to be giving her problems. But being such a prima donna, Cecily, such a diva... I know you're a beautiful blonde elf and all, but come on, tone it down. Shattered Mace sounds like something that I should just throw away when I'm this low on inventory space. A lot of stuff here that can just get combined into the item bag and free up space in my character's inventories. 2 Shattered Maces we definitely don't need. Drop. The Rapier I want to hang on to just because I can probably sell it for a not entirely terrible amount of money. Torn shirt should just get dropped. Oh, curiosity we're gonna save. Okay, tiny bones can go in the item bag. Alright, torn shirt. Get out of here. By the way, I'm pretty sure that stuff you discard shows up in the trash in the, like, purple sphere things. So if you make a mistake and discard something you don't mean to, I think you can get it out of those. I should check that the next time I'm at one. Oh, right, that's the thing we can't identify, because it's some ridiculously high-level thing. I keep making that same mistake. Lots of string junk. Fried chicken. Aren't I putting that on Ridge? Yes. Ridge is the keeper of the fried chicken. It is an important duty. A sacred responsibility. Loose chain. I'll hang on to that just because I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's probably garbage. Lots and lots of garbage. Lengthy pants, probably garbage. It's tempting to throw it away because we are so low on inventory space. Alright, try this curiosity again. She is struggling with that. She just cannot manage it. Oh, it's a wyvern whisker. And a wyvern scale. A lot of wyvern parts we've been getting. Wyvern's just molting everywhere. Alright, let's see what's in this door. Okay. We have learned these are not that scary. They're hard to hit. And they do a non-trivial amount of damage, but they're still not that scary. Interesting. Oh, we found the labyrinth. Okay. Alright, alright. There is a quest to complete in the labyrinth. Jeez. Oh, wow. 4 level 5 of these things. That's somewhat frightening. Let's see what breath does to them. Probably nothing. Breath has been garbage every time we've used it. Go ahead and hit it with fire, Akari. One side strike one. And Cecily, go ahead and use fire. Good. Okay, breath actually did a thing. It was actually not worthless for once. Not yet, let's save first. I mean, we haven't made that much progress since I last saved, but we got a couple good levels. Wouldn't want to lose those. Oh, hello, mysterious girl. You're rather fetching. What a cryptic thing to say. I vaguely remember her. And likewise, vaguely remember what she has to do with the plot, but only vaguely. We do not have the map for this area. I'm hitting the map button and it is not happening. We need to cast map ore. Who had that? Was it Cecily? Yes, okay, you're really gonna prove your worth now, Cecily. I want to be able to bring up the map. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize it brings up a little mini-map in the corner. That's pretty cool. That is really cool, actually. Even if you already have the map, that seems like a thing that could be kind of useful. I don't think level 2 fat frogs are going to be scary. Well, they were kind of meaty. They had hit points, but... But yeah, this actually is kind of useful, even if we did have the map, simply because I don't have to switch to... Oh, that thing is horrifying looking, that Rycroc. Because I don't have to switch to a separate map screen. That's actually kind of useful. Did the quest tell us exactly where we had to go in here? Practical lesson. 12.5. X12, which would be here, and Y5. So just east a little ways. East and north. What do you mean question mark? I know these are fat frogs. Don't pretend that there's some weird thing. Oh, okay. We can't get through that one. What was it? 12.5? So it's directly north of us, I guess. I wonder if we actually need the special key to get at it. Okay, that's deep water. Can't get... Oh, I can because I have the float spell now. I almost forgot about that. Wow, Cecily, your usefulness just keeps going up as you gain more magic. Oh, I remember this. Because once I have enough mana points, for this I tend to keep float on all the time to avoid the electric tiles. And it's kind of ridiculous going around with this silly sound effect playing constantly. But if it means not getting electrified every 2 steps, it's super worth it. Is that a Hydra back there? A snake ball. That's kind of a good name for a Hydra-like creature. I don't know how frightening it is. I'll have Wendy shoot at it. She's a pretty good hitter with that bow. Oh, these things in the front are kind of tanky. Alright, if that's how it's gonna be. Try Breath. And Akari, go ahead and use Fire. Oh, they're strong. That thing just took 77... Oh my god! It killed Cecily. That was not good. Okay! What level are these Rykrocs? Apparently quite high. Well, this is an aborted mission then. We need to get back to Particus and get Cecily raised. I don't know if that thing that one character, Yuma, told us about the longer you wait, the less likely the resurrection is to be successful is true. But if so, we really don't want to waste a lot of time. I'll do just a little exploration, but we can't afford to spend very long at this. Any secret doors here? A dead end is suspicious to me. I feel like we need the whatever that special key is to get through that one door in order to get at that place that Yuno wanted us to go. What I'm trying to do is find how to get to... Oh god, not more of them. I'm trying to find how to get to the quest, and then we're going to skedaddle out of here with a return ticket, is my plan. This is scary. We know how strong these are. Go ahead and Psy Strike boost them. Okay, never mind. That group was incredibly weak. I don't know what was up with that one group then. Maybe it was high level. Is this a frightening group? Let's Blazing Fist it. It looks like it could be. Okay, good. Poor Cecily did not get to join in the friendship strike. Her affinity did not increase. Akari gained a level. Gained Wisdom is good. Agility is good. New Magic. Okay, terrible hit point roll, but it happens. She's gotten so many good ones. She's not hurting for hit points. What's the new magic she learned? D-Spell. Okay, that's not that exciting. She really does learn magic slowly, but she's a fighter first and a mage second. Samurai get spells, but it's not their primary thing whatsoever. I'm starting to think I should just skedaddle. Because that thing that is said about the longer you wait to res somebody, the less likely it is to be successful is scaring me. Alright, let's get out of here. Who has the return ticket? I think that's just in the item bag. Shame how Cecily got killed like that. Oh, that did not quite do what I thought it was going to do. I thought that would take us straight back to Particus. It did not do that at all. Where even are we? Also, apparently Map Order keeps on working even when the person who cast it is dead. Oh no. Are we gonna get TPK'd in here? Did I underestimate the labyrinth? Alright, you know what? Let's not screw around. Let's just leave. Right. This is the center of the Kausa path. And then we found that little room and that took us to the labyrinth. Get out of my way. I need to get out of here and res Cecily. I thought this would take me straight back to Particus, so I'm concerned. Okay. This won't take long because we raised the... No, we didn't, because I missed the one magic key, I think. Crap. That's gonna come back to bite me. I did save relatively shortly before Cecily got killed, so I can always reload if things go real bad for us. I've said this multiple times, but if Cecily dies altogether, like turns to ash and then the resurrection fails again, that's a reload. I won't accept permanent character death like that. Again, I have no problem whatsoever with people who do accept it. To some extent, that feels like it's playing the game as intended, super hardcore, but I don't like losing that much progress. We put so much time into leveling up Cecily, and I get attached to my characters, especially when I actually give them personalities. We need to get out of here. We're also running out of inventory space again. Get out of my way. Well, thanks, chest. Encounters. Oh, my party order is messed up, I just realized. I need to fix it. I do wonder how we're carting Cecily's corpse around. Okay, he didn't lose anything, so that's a level up I'll certainly accept. What's the new magic he learned? Heals up. Restore all ally HP to one ally. Good lord, do we really need that high of a tier of magic to get rid of poison? I never... At least on the cleric, I think that Ridge learned something that cures poison a long time ago. Yeah, antidote. Interesting that a Scion gets that so much earlier. We have more important thing. What the? Oh, okay. I was not facing the direction I thought I was facing. Because it rotated me when we got attacked. And I forgot to change my party formation. Great. It's not good having Ridge on the front line. He's very fragile compared to Griza. I need to get Griza up there. Alright, let's remember to... Oh, map ore wore off. That doesn't matter, though, because we have the map to this area anyway. Alright, Griza, get back in the front. Okay, I think that the magic key that I missed is on the other side. Oh well, we just learned magic for curing that, not to mention a different character already had gotten that a long time ago, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll have Ridge use his. Even if that is in the same slot as Psy Strike. Alright, magic key here. Gosh dang it, get out of my way. Onimusha's. Oh, that guy was tanky. Did you see all the hits he took? My mistake, having overlooked that. See, the thing is, I saw it in the corner of my eye as I went by it, but I had already unlocked 2 of them, so I managed to unconsciously or semi-unconsciously convince myself that I had already used it. I didn't realize there was actually 3 separate ones on this level, so that's how come I didn't activate that one the first time. And hence we had to take the long way back, which, again, if what Yuma said about the longer you wait, the less likely resurrection is to be successful is true, then that's not good. But as I was saying, how are we carrying Cecily's corpse around? Like, sure, Griza, as a Bahamut, is probably strong enough to just be carrying Cecily's body around in a fireman's carry or whatever. At least for a while, but no matter how strong you are, you'll get tired carrying a body around eventually. Not to mention, once the fight breaks out, what does she do? Just toss the body on the floor? You know what I mean? So, I don't understand how we're doing this. Like, maybe we actually have a corpse cart that we carry around, just in case this happens. And we've got her body in the cart. I mean, that would be silly and still seem impractical and unlikely, but is somewhat semi-plausible. But what happens when half your party is dead? Then the plausibility really starts going downhill. Of course, the true answer is you're just not supposed to ask questions or think about it because it's a video game. Okay, oh, right, so we don't have to take her all the way back to Particus. That's good to know. Alright, well this is where we determine if we're going to reload or not. 122, that's not that expensive, all things considered. Alright, and it was successful. I do think the fact that she has a high faith helps with that a lot. If I remember that mechanic correctly. It would make sense. If you assume that the power to resurrect dead party members comes from the gods, then seems like a party member who has high faith would be more likely for it to work. I see the logic of that. Okay. So we still have to... I kind of wasted that return ticket. It didn't actually do anything for us. I thought it would take us straight back to the academy. I was mistaken. That being the case, we still have to get back through one more road to get all the way back to Particus, and I kind of want to. I kind of want to do that. I feel like that was sort of a failed expedition as soon as Cecily died. Well, maybe we'll get some new levels to explore. Or not, because it seems to share so many of them in common with Particus Road, just with I think it uses the different textures, but the layout is the same. Seems to be how it works. But let's just get back ASAP then. Especially because the monsters in here are weak, we're not going to get good experience or items from them. We learned to respect those Rye-Crocs, or whatever they're called. Those things were nasty. So Rye is like a word or subword in Japanese that means lightning. So things like Raijin, you know, lightning god kind of thing. I don't know if Rye-Croc means it's a lightning crocodile. Or not. Unlocking the portcullises to let you take the short way back really helps when you're just in a hurry to return. I can cast Float again and explore this. I might as well, as long as I'm here. Actually, you know, get some proper use out of this. Floator, there it is. Yeah, as long as we're here, let's actually explore this whole floor. Should have thought of that immediately. Don't need to worry about these anymore. Yeah, look at all those lightning tiles all in a row. Between that and all the deep water, this level is basically saying, hey, you either have Flotor or you're not going to be able to explore this properly. I mean, you can get through it without float, but you're going to leave a lot of it unexplored, all these deep water tiles. Get out of here. As I said, it's a silly sound effect. It's goofy to listen to as you zip around everywhere, but it's so useful to have this on that, like I said, I'm going to be leaving it on a lot. We've been getting a lot of empty treasure chests, haven't we? A material. Oh boy, we're back in Cecily's inventory. Not great. Ripped lady dress, I think, has just dropped this crap. We already have, like, a couple of them, so... Alright, block of wood and iron junk can just go in the item bag. Okay, great. Oh, Cecily, what a diva. I can't do it. I'm just so traumatized from being unable... Okay, she's untraumatized already. That was quick. She got mad because I was making fun of her, so she got over it. Gunpowder, that's a new one. Rusty longsword. I think we already have one of those. Guess there's no harm in having two of them. Wood junk goes in the item bag. Shell dust goes in the item bag. Crude skin goes in the item bag. Okay. Oh, my cat's jumping up here. Hey girl, how's it going? Hello. Oh, she's rubbing her head all over me. Alright, well, might as well backtrack a bit to explore that northern half as well. Like I said, get some use out of having to do this backtracking. Oh, let me check that the stuff that I dropped is indeed in the trash bin. Sure enough. That was a true statement. Good to know. I don't know if there's a separate trash bin for the different levels or if there's just one shared trash bin. I feel like having one shared trash bin would make a whole lot more sense, but given that clearly this game's inventory management is unbelievably cumbersome and archaic in how it's handled, it would not shock me if there's actually separate trash bins for every level. I don't think so. I think they're shared. But we can confirm that when we check one on another level. Yet another detail I don't remember, having not played this game in almost 2 decades. Okay, that looks like 100% to me. Nice. Has a lot of lightning tiles. Alright, well, let's head back. Oh, wait, hold on. The music just got even cooler. I like it. Creepy. I like it a lot, man. What a cool track. Most of them are, especially when you can actually listen to them all the way through. We made it back. That was rough. We lost Cecily again, but then she came back to us. Oh boy. Is the rest of this episode going to be another inventory management? I think it probably is. Okay, first thing let's do is sell stuff that we obviously want to sell. Oh, I never identified that food. That's silly of me. Sausage. Oh, and there's a material I didn't identify as well. String junk. Okay, that is the one that's almost impossible to identify, I think. Ooh, 3 magic bronze coins. Thin skins. Okay, I think we've identified everything now. I could start putting resistance on some of my character's armor, but as I complained about before, when you have an upgrade system like this, I feel like I'm going to upgrade somebody's armor only for it to... Can I honestly sell this for 50,000? Can I really do that? And if I can, do I want to? Because this must be some incredible piece of material that makes some ridiculously good equipment. On the other hand, I'm probably not going to be able to for hours and hours of gameplay yet. And I'd rather have the 50,000 G at this point in the game. Oh, unidentified items cannot be sold. That is depressing. That is sad. Alright, Cecily, I think your chances of success are low, but go ahead and try until you get feared again. I don't know if her chance of success is literally 0 or if it's just super low. Alright, well, we'll give up for now. I should probably put it in storage so that I don't keep accidentally trying to identify it and getting her feared. Anyway. Let's sort, actually. $9G. I mean, it can't be a very good item if the material for it sells for $9G. Let's just sell it. Crude shell should probably go in the item bag, but at this point I'm too lazy to even switch it. So it gets sold, this gets sold, this gets sold. Okay, there we go. Do I want to sell the Loyal Headband? It's just taking up space, and I'm never going to remember to switch to it anyway. Alright, you're getting sold. I should hang on to the Whetstone. It might be worth making the Rusty Longsword if it's better than any of our current weapons, but I don't know if it is. And obviously, we learned that it's never worth synthesizing things to sell them because you don't make any money, so we're not going to do that. I think that I can put the Whetstone in the item bag. Yes, I can. Oh, Loose Chain sells for 280G. It must be pretty good material if it sells for that much. Alright, I'll sell that. This may be a quest item, so I think I'll hang on to the New Moon. Wonder if I can just straight up bring it to Joru. Extremely irresponsible of us, but whatever. We'll do anything to get 100% quest completion. Because that's a mercenary kind of band we are. Yakitori does not have a price. How interesting. I wonder why. Oh, unidentified medicine. Gunpowder seems pretty good if it sells for that much. Shattered mace, nah. Let's try to identify that medicine, which means we're going to have to de-fear Cecily. Alright, time for the Dwarven Head Pat. Yosh yosh. There we go. Another nice thing about gaining levels is you get more mana points on all your spell slots. Like, we can actually bust out a lot of healing at this point, and that's pretty great. What even was that medicine? I wasn't... Oh, right, I haven't identified it yet. I just de-feared Cecily. And then left the store by accident. I'm doing great. Who had the medicine? I've lost track of who even had it. Okay, it was Wendy. More frog innards. Who's the carrier of the frog innards? Cecily has some. I feel like I had some on another character too, which is not efficient. I thought so. Yeah, Rich has some. Give that to Cecily too. Put it all in Cecily. She's the frog innards carrier. I'm sure she's thrilled. I think I can sell her sling +1. I think the power sling -7 is actually better. Even with that -7 on it. I want to hang on to the Wyvern scale and Wyvern whiskers, because we can probably synthesize a Wyvern ticket or something with that, and that lets you zip around the world map. Ripped hand drum gets sold. 50G would suggest you can make something decent with it, but I don't think that it's relevant to our party. Dog food. Okay, you know, it's still not great. There's still an awful lot of stuff in our inventory, but it's an improvement. Let's just sell the sausage. Any heal items that we can't put in a big stack, I don't think are worth the slot they take up in our inventory. Okay. Let's see if we can synthesize that longsword, and if it's worth doing so. So let's check longsword stats. $16 to 64 times 2. Compare that to the saber. It's better. Definitely better. It's actually not as good as the ninja sword. But it is, like I said, definitely better than the saber. How about an axe? Oh, it's definitely way better than an axe, too. I think it's worth synthesizing at least one, maybe two. Oh, idiot. Let's look at it again. I didn't look at the recipe. It's probably just junk iron or something, right? Yeah. Just, Oh, no, rough iron. Sorry, I was looking at rapier. Do I have rough iron? I guess we're about to find out. Rough iron. Yes, I do. And I have enough to make 2 long swords. Excellent. Oh, it only takes 2 rough iron. Sorry, why was I thinking it takes 4? I'm being an idiot. I think that the synthesis wouldn't have messed me up, but because it looked like it was just going to give me the leftover anyway. But just to be safe. What happened to my rough iron? Okay, it's in her inventory. Whatever. Okay, yeah, and it didn't charge me any extra money or anything either. Good. Let's make another one. Okay, that didn't quite go how I wanted. There we go. Oh, Akari cannot use a longsword. That's right. She's a snob who will only use Oriental weapons, like Japanese weapons. So there's no point making another one and giving it to her. She won't use it. Wait, she uses axes, though. Well, she won't use non-Japanese swords, so whatever. In any case... where did that longsword end up? Whose inventory? Akari's, right. That's how I knew that she couldn't use it, because it's grayed out. But Griza should be able to, and it should be better than her saber. Even with the saber's upgrades. Okay, I'm being an idiot and derping again. Death Saber, 11 to 43 times 2, longsword, 16 to 64 times 2, definitely better. We're gonna equip it. Nice. You know, if I de-synth the Death Saber, actually, will I get the upgrade items off of it? Because if so, then that makes upgrades a lot more worth it. Let's experiment with that real quick. No, I just get the broken saber and a bunch of iron junk. I don't get the upgrade items. That's a shame. That's a shame, but whatever. Let's use some of these other items just to get them out of our inventory. If nothing else. Dark resistance, earth resistance. We don't know what the silver powder does. I mean, surely it's light resistance or something. But apparently we don't know. Question is, who do I want to give this dark resistant armor? This might sound strange, but maybe Cecily. Because she's so fragile, and yet valuable. It sucks if she dies. And I don't want her, like, getting killed by dark magic. So maybe making her innerwear... Can I make it dark resistant? I don't know, because it's already earth resistant. That's what the brown means. I'm not sure if it can be both at once. Probably not. I would hate to upgrade the Academy bottom, because the Academy bottom literally has no stats on it. Maybe I'll put this on someone else after all. Like, yeah, like on the Adventurer's Clothes +4. Or the Academy Top +2. Though that's more likely to go obsolete more quickly. The Adventurer's Clothes +4 I think will stay good longer. Can I not? Okay, never mind, that doesn't work. I guess I don't quite understand how to use that then. Alright, well let's just store a bunch of stuff then. I'll store this stuff until I figure out how to use it. The powders. Yeah, this is getting stored. The impossible to identify ridiculously valuable material. The rest of this stuff I guess we can keep in our inventory. Oh, the Adventurer's Clothes got de-equipped, unequipped I should say. Let's re-equip that. Oh, I should sell the Death Saber. Let's do that before I forget. There's not really anything better to do with it at this point. There we go. Honestly, I'm real tempted to just sell the powders. But no, I'll store them for now. And you know what? I should actually try to synth an upgrade onto the new longsword. Turn it into a longsword +1 or something. I mean, when it does 16 to 64 damage, +1 does not feel amazing, but maybe it also makes it more accurate or something. Toss a whetstone on there. Multiple whetstones? Okay, what's the upgrade recipe for this thing? Apparently it's not just a whetstone. 2 rough irons and a whetstone. Okay, fine, fair enough. Oh great, where'd the longsword end up? Who has the... I hate how this works. Okay, it's in here. Whetstone, rough iron. There we go, longsword +1. Okay, cool. Again, is that worth it? I don't know. If literally all it does is upgrade the damage to 15 to 65, it is not worth spending 200 gold doing that. Okay, 17 to 66, that's still not much of an upgrade. The accuracy is still -2. I question how worth it that is to do that. But, well, we did it anyway. There's still a part of me that thinks maybe there's other ways it makes it better that aren't immediately apparent to me, but I don't know. Right, I was going to storage is actually what I wanted to do next. Dark powder, toss it in there. Alright, we need to... I should just sell the rusty longsword. Back to the store. Because, yeah, I don't think anybody else can use a longsword. So, no use hanging on to it. Okay, rough iron can just go in the item bag. What about this loose chain? Let's just store that for now. I don't know what I can make with it. Probably a chain weapon would make sense. There. Oh, we should stack those antidotes. Who else had them? Oops. I know someone else had them. They might have been on... Yeah, it's hard to tell from that part of the UI. Gosh, it's awkward. Who else had the antidotes? The item bag did. Okay. Anyone else besides the item bag and radar? No, it doesn't appear so. In which case, let's just... they're not really doing us any good in the item bag because we learned we can't use them from there. So radar will be the keeper, I guess. There. Alright, what else do we want to store? Maybe the dog food. And the yakitori. And the silver. And the gunpowder. And the wyvern stuff. Okay, I think that's good. Inventory management complete, I think. Let's rest, everybody. She's got a long way. Oh, Hikari has a very long way. Radar has a long way. Ridge has a long way. Wendy's close. Cecily has a long way. Wendy's the only one who's close to a level. What happens if I go to the infirmary with that special booze in my inventory? I mean, I'm trying to do that, even though I don't think that's an ethical thing for us to do, especially since you're asking us to bribe you. It doesn't even let us. Our students are too ethical to do it. We refuse to bribe our teachers with alcohol. Good on us. Oops. That being the case, let's just put it in storage. It's probably good for something. Where'd it go? There it is, the new moon. Oh, okay, yeah, I put the antidotes on him. That was intentional. Okay, let's just double check real quick that everybody has all their MP. Looks like it. Okay, great. I guess we're gonna save it there. It was not a fully successful expedition, but it certainly wasn't a complete failure either. And next time we're gonna try again. We're gonna take another shot at going into the Kausa Labyrinth and see if this time we can complete that quest. The what was the quest called again? The practical lesson from Miss Yuno, the Scissor High Lord. So hopefully next time we will have success with that. I'll see you then.